Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to make the sides of our work straight. So this is something that may or may not bother you, but you can see with a single crochet little swatch here, we have some bumps on the edges. I personally find that if I am going to work along the side, or even if it's just left open like this, it kind of makes my work look unfinished. So I am starting to use a new method to help change that. So you're going to take a hook and your yarn. Now this swatch is 8 rows and it's 5 stitches long, so I'm going to chain 6. Here's our slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then I'm going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So I'll have 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So here's our first row, what we should be looking like. Now in this piece, what is making the edges bulge a little bit? Normally you'll single crochet, chain 1, and then single crochet in every stitch across. And so the chain 1 is the little piece that's kind of sticking out there. So what we are going to do instead is we're still going to chain 1, make it a looser chain, turn our work, and we are going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So this chain here is counting as that 5th stitch. So that's counting as 1. Then we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you can see already there is still a little bit of an indentation from where the stitch is a little bit more flat than the single crochet, but if you were to hold it up against something, it is straight. So we'll do that again. Just chain 1 nice and loose so it can take up that space. Skip the first stitch because this counts as our first stitch. 2, 3, 4. Now this part's a little bit tricky because we do have to single crochet into that chain space. Instead of single crocheting in the front of it like this, I like to turn my work a little bit and single crochet into the back side of the chain. So we'll take up just this first loop, which is actually just beneath the chain there. And then bring it over, single crochet, nice and flat. Chain again, follow along, skipping that first stitch. Now you could chain, or you could single crochet into the chain. I just find that when I turn, it does still kind of make it a little bit bulgy, not in the same way that we have here. It just isn't the look that I like, I guess. I'll show you here if I finish the row. So I am going to go back and take up that back loop here. Like, to me, this looks much flatter, and this still kind of has an indentation here. So I'm gonna do one more row so that this is the same as this piece here. And you might not be able to tell the difference, it's just a really little difference. I'm taking this back piece right here. Now Now this yarn, even though these are both weight 4 yarns, this yarn is definitely a little bit thicker, and I am using the same needle. Maybe my tension's a little bit looser, but I'll go ahead and do 2 more rows so that they're each 8 rows tall. And just follow along. That counts as 1. If you need to count out loud, that can help, but I'm just going to go ahead and go. Send it. So here you have our 2 pieces of work. You can see here how the chain bulges out on the sides, and here you can see it is nice and straight. So that creates a much more finished look and also can be easier to crochet into as well if you were to turn and single crochet along this way, at least in my opinion. If this helped you, let me know. Leave a comment to tell me about your crochet experiences with this, if this has ever bothered you, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.